opportunity to take part in a camp and get involved with the team? For everybody, honestly.
I'd say honestly pretty surreal. I grew up in Rochester, New York, so families, diehard Sabres fans, Rochester Rammarks fans. So to be invited to this organization and see just how first class and how welcoming it's been, I'd say pretty surreal. I keep having to pinch myself when I kind of look around and take it all in.
Yeah, as young coaches, like getting into this, and you're always trying to learn and have new experiences. So to just be around Kevin Adams, Donnie Granato, and Seth Appert, and all these development guys, it's an unbelievable experience for us. And I wasn't sure what to expect, but they've brought us right in, and we're not just flies on the walls. They're including us in everything, and that's been awesome for us. So it's been a lot of fun.
I'd agree with all that, and surreal is a perfect word. Just so many moments, whether it's at breakfast or when we're just chatting hockey or dinner or whatever. You just so many times just sitting back and seeing all the people in the room and all the things they have to say, and we're just talking. And I don't know, it's just been an incredible experience and learned so much throughout this week.
What is the reaction to just the Coaches Association creating these opportunities for coaches of all different types of backgrounds to have opportunities to be involved like this, like you guys are this week?
Yeah, and when we first learned about it through Lindsay Pennell and the female coach development program, it was sort of this unbelievable, no way they'd actually, I don't know, it was just, weren't expecting it whatsoever. But to be here and to get to be a part of this, just, again, learning so much, but then also being around guys, and I don't know how many female coaches that they've had, so the both ways of it as well. And then even I think about the little girls in the stands, seeing us out there, not to pump our tires, that's not what I mean by that, but just to see, just have young girls seeing us out there coaching, I know can really be powerful as well.
What was the process, any of you can ask or answer this, that you had to go through to get to this point?
Yeah, I can jump in for that one. So Shelly and myself were a part of the NHLCA Female Coaches Development Program. And so what that is, it's a program designed by Lindsay Pennell, who's been fantastic with the organization. Invited us in, and we hop on Zoom calls monthly and kind of network and do some professional development where you get to learn new things and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we actually got a call. Again, longtime Buffalo Sabres fan, I get a missed call from Adam Mayer on my phone, and I was like, what is he calling me for? and yeah, so jumped on that. They reached out, and an opportunity, obviously, that we'd want to jump on, wouldn't be able to pass up. So.
When you get out there, do you just kind of forget you have a Sabre crest on? I mean, it seems like watching you all, you're into it. I mean, do you just kind of, we're coaching now, where it's not Sabres, it's not whatever. Do you kind of just get into it once you're out on the ice?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of that, too, is how comfortable the staff has been around us, and they've been very inclusive, and so we're not really nervous at all, from a little nervous coming in here. But after about a few hours being around the staff and how inclusive they've been with us, and so today they kind of let us run a few drills, and yeah, you just you're coaching again, so you kind of forget about all that. But it's yeah, great experience.
I'd say one thing on the week, it's just so evident that everyone that's part of this program just loves hockey so much. So to your point, you get out there and we love being on the ice, and I think it comes through with the energy that the players are bringing and everything like that. You combine that, and it just makes for we're having a blast out there, especially today with those mini games. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, echo that same thing. And the staff has been so inclusive of us, but also just so prepared for practice that we all are on the same page. We know what they're trying to get out of it, and so making sure that we're just echoing those same messages. So it makes it easy to step in and help out when you know exactly what the leadership is looking for, and then we just try and continue that message as well.
Are the staffs of the teams you work for, are they expecting you to bring something back to the table when you get back?
Yeah.
Steal everything.
Yeah.
Steal everything. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think so. I mean, I think the biggest thing that I've realized, and you see it from the outside looking in, I'm from Boston, and you see it from the outside looking in, you can clearly see the Sabres are taking steps and on the ice, and you surround you're in part of this organization for a few days, and it makes it total sense. I mean, there's, from the top down, the way everyone treats each other, I mean, Kevin Adams treats Donnie Granato the same way as he like speaks to us, and I've noticed that since the second we stepped in here. And so there's just really good people in this organization from the top all the way down, and so that's a big thing I think I'm going to bring back. You always try to treat people the right way anyways, but I think here they're doing it at the highest level. I think you can do it as well wherever we go back to, so it's been great.
You touched on it there, but generally when it comes to, you know, your development as coaches, what can you take away from, you know, the drills? I mean, what sort of, I guess, details can really be useful as you guys move forward here?
Sure, yeah. I mean, honestly, everything, but yeah, some of the on-ice stuff, and we've talked about it a ton, is like we're teaching a lot of the same things, and so one, it's refreshing to know that, okay, so doing something right as far as, but just the level of detail and the fact that like in video sessions, like stick position, like those minor, not minor, they're huge, but they seem minor, and the fact that it's being talked about and really just like harped on, there we go, here, and so knowing like when I go back coaching college, like it's okay to harp on those minor things because that's what's really important. So that's been a huge takeaway for me, for sure.
At the opposite end of that, you can take also, I presume, things that are going on off the ice and take that. We've heard a lot about that from players and coaches here.
Yeah, no question. It's to the point where, yeah, on the ice these guys are competing, but it's more about the experience for them, and so the activities that they've been able to do, the amount of knowledge that they're getting from coaches and the nutritionists and all that stuff that they can take with them. But yeah, I think it's the full package here from players, from the staff. It's I think everyone's kind of learning different things all the way down. So. Yeah.
How proud are you that you've been able to establish at Colgate? What you've been able to do over the last few years?
Yeah, we've been fortunate to have some success over the past couple of years, and honestly, I think something coming in here again, you don't know what to expect coming into this organization, and but I think a lot of maybe say what we've done at Colgate and what resonates here is the environment that they've created here for this program, from Kevin and Don and Seth, like the environment that they have, youngest team in the NHL coming in. This environment that they've created where players can come in and be themselves and be appreciated right off the hop. I know that's something that we try and preach, where people can come in, be valued, and I think when you're doing that and you're creating an environment like that, that's when people can do their best work. And so I don't know, for me, again, I didn't know what to expect coming in here, but those kind of two pieces definitely resonated with what we do at Colgate in here.
Does it make it easier that the age of the athlete you're dealing with here is about the same? Colgate probably is a little bit older, maybe a year or two, than maybe what you're dealing with out here, but does it make it a little bit easier?
Yeah, I think so, probably, for sure. And I think at the end of the day, same mentality going into it. Like, these are really high-end players that they love the game and they just want to get better. They want to take in whatever knowledge that they can, and I think there's certain familiarity for sure with kind of those college-age kids, but I think at the end of the day there's a lot of similarities there, that you're working with a high-end athlete that, again, loves the game and just wants to get better and soak anything up that they can.
Shelly, you played in the NWHL, you're executive for them. What do you think about what's happened with the women's program and what's going on there?
Yeah, there's been a recent change. I don't know much about it other than what's sort of seen released publicly, but seems like really exciting times that we've got sort of now one league, and it seems like a lot of opportunity for growth and for it to take off. And what's been done with, you know, both PWHPA and PHF, and for that CW, like just so many people putting in so much time and effort, and it's hopefully looking like just taking that next step forward, using that history to now hopefully continue to grow.
Shelly, what are you looking for this year going to Long Island? You're coming from one program and going into a new one. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting to have a new challenge. I'm really excited about it. I've met some of the players already, and met like Kelly Nash is the head coach and Norma McLean as the other assistant, and really excited. They had an amazing year last year, winning NUHA and having that opportunity at NCAA. So just excited to get going and repeat that, and then also just hopefully have another amazing opportunity at NCAAs. But take what I've learned here for sure, and just have a lot of fun with that new challenge.
you see opportunities opening up in hockey like they have maybe in the NBA for female coaches, where, you know, they're moving up the ladder where there's going to be female head coaches in the NBA very soon. Do you see that in hockey also, where you will get the opportunities maybe to move up the ladder?
I mean, I don't know if you want to. Yeah, I mean, if female coaches are you know, putting the work in and being, you know, as qualified, and so yeah, I think the NHL is open-minded to that, and just being around like the Sabres, they're just looking for the best people, and male, female, whatever. So knowing you've got organizations like the Sabres and I'm sure some others, right? Like, so if female coaches are ready for that, but like they absolutely are, and so it's but also knowing that the women's program is there too. So just I think a lot of exciting opportunities for women coaches coming up here.